Hello YouTube, and welcome back to Let's Play Bloons BTD5 Deluxe Edition. In this episode, we are again continuing on the medium reverse challenge series type of thingamajig, but we are almost done, so that's pretty interesting. Wait, hold on. At the very end of the last episode, I said that's going to turn on Big Bloon Sabotage, but I suppose I shouldn't, because that's more cheating than the other cheats, I guess, or something, I don't know. But anyways. Alright, so the next track is, I think it's tunnels. Oh boy, this one's going to be difficult. Before I actually started playing, I started thinking about what strategy I should use, and I just realized that when I was planning out my strategy, I was expecting everything to come out from the same area, but apparently now it's on this side, obviously, because it's on reverse. But anyways, this is a pretty interesting level. If you don't remember from the last time I played it, the balloons will come down that path and then go through that little tunnel and then come out through the next one, or they'll go down here, come up through there, down, up, and then back down on the other side, which is pretty cool. But it's kind of like the level Tubular, where they're kind of invincible when they're in those little paths. But right now, I'm actually in a good position where I don't need to upgrade my boomerang thrower right now, just because, as you can see, it's good enough to pop everything on here. Plus, if it does get past and go through here, then I have a second chance to attack them, so I really don't need to upgrade it right now, mostly because of the double Ranga that helps, double its attack power and all that. So I'm going to place a monkey farmer here. And hopefully, I'll actually be able to build 2 banana farms before I have to start upgrading my boomerang thrower. And I will upgrade it to a bionic boomer, because extra attack speed right now is a little bit more useful, just because the paths that the balloons travel on are a little bit shorter, so the glaive ricochet wouldn't be quite as effective because it's only ricocheting for a shorter amount of time, which it's still useful, but bionic boomer I think would be a little bit better in this situation. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe glaive ricochet would be better, but I'm going to go with the bionic boomer. But of course, before I get onto the bionic boomer, I'm going to try to build a second banana farm just to be sure that I'm getting a lot of money, especially early on because it is a pretty early stage. And normally, dang it, I did just leak a couple balloons. Yeah, I guess I'll just use road spikes for that. So if I am leaking balloons, then I should actually try to get bionic boomer, or just upgrade my boomerang thrower all the way to the bionic boomer. Like when I say if I'm just trying to get a bionic boomer, then I won't get the glaive thrower. But if I'm going to upgrade it all the way to a bionic boomer, then I'll get the glaive thrower as well. So that kind of puts a hold on my banana farming or building, but it would be good to get that bionic boomer early on just to be sure that no other balloons are going to slip by for a while. Now obviously that one did just slip by, but if once I get the bionic boomer, I think that was like a yellow or a pink one that just slipped through. Bionic boomer should be able to cover those. And I would kind of like to use an ice tower again, because that worked really well against the ceramic clumps, and it just helps in general. Because these are such short paths, the ice tower is really useful for making sure that all the towers, or all the balloons, are within your range for a long enough time to pop them. Which of course the bionic boomer is also helpful because it has such a fast attack speed that you don't need as much room to attack them. And there we go. Alright, so now that I have the bionic boomer, I can focus on my banana farm until about round 24. Well, actually, really until about round 33, because on round 24 it's just that one camo balloon, so I can just deal with that with a road spike, and the bionic boomer is able to pop basically everything else until then. So I have 9 rounds, which is at least 900. Because of the 100 per round, it's actually more than 100. It's like it's 100 plus 1 less than the round you're on. So like on round 1 it'll give you 100, on round 2 it'll give you 101, on round 3 it'll give you 102 type of thing. So it's kind of interesting the way that happens. I generally ignore that like +1, +2 amount, just because it makes such a small difference in the long term, I guess. Like when you when you have 100, or if you say $1,000, the 26 is going to be like pocket change, I guess. So you know, there's that. But anyways, let's see. So now that I've got 2 banana farms, I'm gonna start upgrading those to get twice as much money as usual. Let's see. Could try going with, well, see, now I kind of want to make like 3 or 4, but it would probably be better. I haven't done the math on it, but I'm guessing it's better to upgrade. What am I saying? To upgrade them both evenly. Like once I get a 1-0 banana farm, then I'll switch over. Or once I get a 2-0 banana farm on one of them, then I'll get a 2-0 on the other. But anyways, get that camo balloon, and then next I just have to worry about Banana Republic with the 3,200. And if I was getting healthy bananas and I was gaining lives for each upgrade and all that, then I would go with the what is this? Healthy? This is healthy banana. No, long life bananas. All right. So I did have healthy bananas, which is the deluxe upgrade that gives you lives per upgrade on your banana farm. Then I would go for the long life bananas just so that I was collecting lives quicker. But obviously, because I don't have that deluxe upgrade, then I'm only going to buy the long life bananas after I have the Banana Republic, because I don't need the long life banana since I have that monkey farmer. And to me, the long life banana really isn't that great of an upgrade, just because whenever I use the banana farm, I either have a monkey farmer or I just always have my mouse there, so I don't really need to worry too much about how long the bananas live. But if you do have like a bunch of banana farms and they're all spread out and you're constantly moving your mouse around, then the long life banana can be helpful. But right now I don't need it. And because now round 33 is coming up pretty soon, I'm going to use a monkey village to hopefully be able to get a radar scanner before round 33, but that doesn't look like it's going to happen. Maybe, but probably not, because this round is probably right about to end. I don't remember how long this round is or how many balloons or whatever. And I don't think even with these 2 banana farms I'll be able to get to 2,000, but maybe. I'm getting pretty close. Nope. Alright, so let's see. Let's put some road spikes down. And let's see if I can... There we go. So I'm waiting it out to get that 2,000 during the wave, and just using some road spikes for the ones that I know that my boomerang wasn't going to be able to get. So that's actually pretty cool how that worked out. That's one of the advantages of having a banana farm. You get a lot more money during the round, and just overall, obviously. But so that's pretty cool that that happened. And I really enjoy that my one boomerang thrower, even though it does have double ranga, is able to now solo up to round 35 apparently. So that's really cool. But I know that it isn't enough to pop a MOAB, although I kind of want to see if it is. So I want to see how long a single boomerang, or a single double ranga bionic boomer can last. It does have the jungle drums, so that's good. But I do want to give it the turbocharge to see if that's enough to let it solo a BFB, or not BFB, a MOAB. I don't think it will be. I'm pretty sure I'm going to need another bionic boomer or just better towers in general, but it'd be pretty cool if I could solo a MOAB with a single bionic boomer with double ranga and the specialty building, so that helps too. But let's see. In the meantime, I'm going to be upgrading my banana farms because I will try to remember to save on round 45 before the MOAB, just in case it does get through, because I'm pretty sure that it will, but I just want to see, because I think that'd be pretty awesome if a single bionic boomer could take down a MOAB, which is something that you'd think I would know, since I love the bionic boomers so much. But actually, wait a minute. Well, yeah, I can buy that right now, but let's see. See, this is the thing. I always build my monkey farm, or not monkey farm, banana farms off to the side where they're not in the way of any track or anything. But then that always leaves them out of the range of the back to that, out of the range of come on, it's out of the range of what? I'm not talking. All right, out of the range of the monkey village, so that it doesn't get the price decrease. So now finally, it is within the range, and that did save me quite a bit of money. So always remember that, especially if you have Monkey Tycoon. Even if you don't, it still might be a little bit helpful depending on how much money you've spent on all this stuff. But moving the monkey village can be pretty useful. And nah, I don't want to. That's only going to save me like 500, so it's not that much. Let's see. I'm actually, you know what? Because I have so much money. Well, actually, no, I'm not going to. I was going to buy a third banana farm, and oh wow. Did I? Yeah, I leaked a couple, and now those are getting through, so I'm going to use a road spike for that, and see if that's enough. Yeah, that's going to be enough. Alright, so, if I'm not going to be able to pop all those, then I know I'm going to not be able to pop the MOAB. So with the balloon chipper, especially right there, it will focus on sucking up balloons, but because the bionic boomer is popping them before it really gets sucked up by the balloon chipper, then the balloons just get sent back to the track. So it's kind of interesting the way that works, but I know that if I'm dealing with a MOAB, then the bionic boomer isn't going to be able to just, you know, stop the popping, I guess, or the balloon chipping. So the balloon chipper is specifically there for the MOAB takedown, or the MOAB busting, but it is a little bit helpful with the other balloons, I guess. It's nice for regrow, I guess, but a nice little stop. And oh yeah, I just remembered that I wanted to use ice towers, so I guess I'll. I don't want to use it yet because it's not necessary yet. But let's see. A couple balloons did get through, but obviously not very much. Saving just in case, because I'm still not 100% confident with this setup. Although it is a pretty good setup. Let's see. That's still really expensive, so I don't think I'm going to be able to get a balloon research facility very soon, because I am right about to deal with a MOAB, so I may need a better defense. But saving. Oh wait, no, it's still one more round. So after round 45, so I may actually have enough for a balloon research, banana research facility before this round is up. Let's see. Because each of these should be making 750 a round, so that's 1,500 a round, each of these banana farms, or banana republics now. So then that's, yeah, I might be able to get a banana research facility. I'll save and then build the banana research facility so that if I do have to load my game or something, which I probably won't, but just in case, then I'll know that I can just not buy that upgrade and all that. So anyways, let's see, will I have enough? Because it is pretty close, but the round is probably almost over. So let's see, and yeah, alright, I got enough. And right at the end, so that's nice. Alright, so save, then buy the banana research facility, because I'm pretty sure these defenses will be good enough. And might as well use a turbocharge, even though that was totally unnecessary, so that's good. I'd like to use my abilities when I don't need them, rather than not use them when I do need them, type of thing, if that makes sense. So, with this other banana research facility, I'm really glad that these two towers are able to defeat everything. Like, see, this is why, one, I love boomerang throwers, because obviously it does have double Renga, so it does have that bonus, but a double Renga bionic boomer with a wide funnel balloon chipper, also comboed with the monkey village with the radar scanner and jungle drums, clearly is enough to solo a MOAB. So, and I'm sure without the turbocharge ability it still would have beaten it, it just wouldn't have been quite as quick. So this, like I said, is why I love the boomerang throwers, and it's amazing how just having that better defense, and because all the balloons are coming from one path, that's another thing. If I was doing this on Death Valley or Drag Strip, I would need twice as many towers because they can't reach both sides. So that's also another problem. And technically, I was going to say, like, the only reason I have this much money, and oh wow, that's actually getting through a little bit, so how about turn on the turbocharge just to help out a little bit. So that's nice. And because of that, let's go on and get a ice tower. And might as well upgrade it all the way to Arctic Frost since I have so much money. Did I say Arctic Frost? I meant Viral Frost. Did I say Viral Frost? I don't know. But so yeah, now that I've got that ice tower, then that'll definitely help things along. Any long streams or clumps, like the ceramic clumps coming up eventually, those I don't need to worry about because, because the ice tower is that awesome. Definitely very helpful with the ceramic clumps, especially with the Viral Frost ability, because that not only freezes the balloons within its freezing range, but then it also freezes any balloons that touch it, which is actually pretty interesting because the way that the balloon chipper is spitting the balloons out closer to the actual ice tower, the ice tower is freezing them and like sending them back towards the beginning of the track. So that's pretty cool the way that works. And I've got 3 banana research facilities, which means I'm getting 9,000 cash per round. So that's pretty awesome. That's quite a bit of money. And let's see, I can also increase to the monkey town, which increases the amount of money my towers make by 50%. So every 2 pops will give you 3 cash. Which is pretty useful, especially since all of my towers are within its range because of bigger beacons. So that's another deluxe upgrade that I'm using. So again, I am using deluxe upgrades, but yeah, I don't really consider them cheating too much because like I did earn them, I guess, with the monkey money. So it's not like I'm just putting in a cheat code or something. It's not an unfair advantage. It's just some people prefer not to use it. I prefer to use it because it makes things awesome like this. But oh well. Alright, so with this, I don't want to use a hydrogen beacon because that's meh. I don't want it. But let's see. I'm going to use a bunch of monkey apprentices, hotkey H. So I'm just going to build a bunch of them over here. I'm going to make them all tornado disciples of air, just as an added safety net. One, because of their popping power, and then also because of the tornado ability, the Tempest Tornado. Let's see, I do only need the actual tornado. I don't need the Tempest Tornado, or the Whirlwind, I should say. But obviously having that Tempest Tornado would be a nice additional help. And I make 9,000 a round because of the 3 banana research facilities, so it shouldn't take long for me to get all of these upgraded to Whirlwind, to a 2-0 monkey. Because I don't need to worry about camo detection, because I really doubt any camo balloons are going to make it through here. Not that camo balloons are any weaker, but just that there's not very many camo balloons, and I'm sure my defenses over here are capable of getting rid of all the camo balloons. Really the only problem I could see is when there's a whole bunch of MOABs, because as you can see, that MOAB did get pretty far before the balloon chipper was able to pop it, but it does have a second chance by popping it over here on that second lane, so that's good. And still, yeah, a couple times, obviously, like one red balloon will get through into this invincibility area, so that's kind of annoying, but it's fine. Alright, so now the Tempest Tornado, it's going to cost 8,000, which means that I'm only going to be able to build about 1 per round, and then an additional 1 every 8 rounds, I think. So, what round is this? 58? Yeah, I should probably be able to build these all to Masters of Air by the end of the game. And really, I'm taking this out with 3, I guess 4 towers if we count the Monkey Village. So that's pretty awesome. And I haven't really been leaking any in a while. It was just those few times that I had to use the what's it called, road spikes. But obviously, most of this I can get rid of just by using my actual towers. And is this round 63? No, it's 59. So it has the camo lead, which isn't a problem because I have the Monkey Village, which deals with all the camo. Let's turn on the turbocharge just to speed this up a little bit, because it was taking a little bit longer, partly because of the ice tower, but the ice tower is helping, so that's good. And of course, just these few that are getting through, but Alright, so this is actually a part where I might have a bit of trouble, just because the balloon chipper, I guess they might have nerfed it, or they just didn't build it entirely overpowered against MOABs, but still plenty good enough to get rid of the BFB, so that's nice. But I am a little bit worried how it's going to do on round 64, because that round has just like 8 MOABs closely packed together, so I don't know exactly how well the balloon chipper is going to do against that. I'm thinking about getting just another balloon chipper, maybe 2 or 3 more, just to help out with all of that, but don't know. And also, a problem that I see is with the regrow balloons. Like, if you remember the sandbox special, which, again, I kind of wanted to start doing sandbox specialists again, but, what was I going to say? The regrow balloons. If you use only ice or glue or balloon chippers, if you don't use them correctly, the regrow balloons can just start multiplying on you by regrowing faster than you could pop them, and like certain layers, I don't remember specifically which layers, but I'm pretty sure like rainbow, black and white, zebra, and ceramics, I think. All of those layers, when they pop, they release 2 or more different balloons within them. So if they're regrow balloons, if like the zebra sprouts 2 black and 2 white, each of those black and white will regrow into a zebra, and then each of those will pop into 4 more balloons and then just multiply pretty quickly if you're not careful. This is actually round 63, so I am confident that my defenses will be able to defeat this, but let's see. I'm going to turn on turbocharge just for extra support, because they are very tightly packed, so it is a little bit dangerous, but I'm sure this wall of Masters of Air will be fine. Although they don't have camo detection, which again I said wasn't really a big problem, and I don't think there's any more camo balloons on this in these last remaining waves. So that's good. And I've only got 2 more monkey apprentices that I need to upgrade, which really, you know what? I could sell that 1 banana research facility and have enough. And might as well upgrade them to their last 2 upgrades, because they're so cheap to upgrade. And there. See, and wow, that actually took up all my money, which I can now sell these because it's round 64. I don't need them anymore. And I will actually use the high energy beacon just to help out with the MOABs on this round, or specifically to help out with the MOABs on this round, but not only to help out with the MOABs on this round, because they will help out on round 65 as well. And obviously it is gonna pop the other balloons here, so that's pretty cool. And I think that everything is fully upgraded. Pretty sure all of these are fully upgraded. And now we're on to the final level of medium, and I've got so much money that I do not need. And just for the fun of it, I'm gonna build a whole bunch of road spikes, just as the safety precaution, which I'm pretty sure I won't need. But just to try to spend all this money, just going to place a whole bunch of road spikes all over here, and I can tell that the game is trying to catch up to how many road spikes I'm placing. If you can see where my mouse is, and then where the actual shaded area is for where it's placing road spikes, I really don't think anything's going to get through here. And this is pretty awesome. I do kind of have to thank the double Renga for this victory. And the banana farms, because those were very helpful getting all this money. But still, I mean, I really didn't need that many towers to defeat this level, which is why this level I really like, because it's a lot easier than Drag Strip or Death Valley, just because it only has 1 wave, or 1 path. And alright, that's enough road spikes. And oh wow, a couple did actually get through, but easily destroyed by this wall of monkey apprentices. So very nice, very easily taken care of. So yeah, now it's just that one little bit left. Come on, couple more in the tunnels, and huzzah! 800 monkey money and stuff, and yay! So that was pretty cool. I like that, and I don't think I used any monkey money on that one, so that's nice. Now. Let's see. Wait a minute. I'm dumb. Oh wow, I didn't even realize that. So apparently this is gonna go up on Thursday, I'm recording this on Wednesday, by the way. So I just realized, oh hey, I was supposed to do a challenge video. Alright, so I'll get on that. Alright, so this is Thursday's video, and then tomorrow, Friday, is going to be the last of the expert, or last of the tracks on medium reverse, which means that on Monday, I should be starting hard. So let me know in the comments which levels you want me to do on reverse when I'm doing it on hard. I'm going to go through all these, obviously, on hard, but I don't know which ones I want to do on reverse, if any of them really matter, if you want me to do it on reverse or not. If not, I'll probably just do them all non-reverse. But, so yeah. After I'm done with that, which is still going to be a while from now, then I'll go on to the Main Street and Bloontonium Lab. But anyways, that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.